EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Second and
6. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 6. He'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Watch the eyes of this quarterback, Mike. He understands as he goes from his first to his second read, there's no reason to force something downfield. Check the ball down, get it in the hands of your running back, and pick up a positive play.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's in! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That his second TD catch of the season. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin now, after the score, he'll kick this one away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Set, ready, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver.
He was covered by
And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 20.
Ready?
To throw, Young. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
First and
Just
10
a really
at the
nice,
15-yard
simple
line.
play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Ready. 45. White. Hut.
On first down is Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second
On the
down
double.
and 10.
Rifle. 3. Claw. 10. Claws red. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
On the ready. Here we go. Set. Yellow. Set.
Brooks. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard mark.
Tyke Smith on the tackle. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. The Bucs have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Set.
To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal.
Black shot. Ready.
They'll go. Young. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll get about 3, and that's gonna lead to 3rd down. Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. And that got Luka, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Punt.
Now Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Legette. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Down. 60 red. Set.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he'll get nothing. nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Slide move. Here we go. Set.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's got the Panthers first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Ready.
First and 10.
Back to throw, Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
4 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Set.
Here's Young. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Set. Black. Green jack. White. White. Set.
Here's Young. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. It was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Ready up.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Field black. 50 cut.
Now Young. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Parallel on McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is good. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Touchdown. It is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. swing this out wide to Irving. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 8. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Second down and 8. Now Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On first and 10, here's Baker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on the catch there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
180. Tight end motioning left. On second down, a run with Irvin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 4 at 14-10.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the set. Set, hut. Set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
They'll go play action with Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll air it out down the middle. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
In punt formation.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Again, this is Irving, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one. They send Godwin in motion. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. Taken in. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. Down the sideline. And he'll be taken down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The kick is good.
Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Set.
Now Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come back. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good solid return as he takes us back up near midfield.
48-yard line.
That's left side to Tucker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Irvin, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
180!
Baker to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Black, 95, blue striker. Blaster, 6. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
60 red. Claws red.
On second down, Young. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Black
First and
shot.
10 at the 38-yard
Yellow.
line.
43. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready? Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
6 yards.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Let's go now. Steel, black. 10.
They'll go. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
5-yard line.
33. Yellow. White. White. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll run with Irvin. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
A gain of 3 yards. And a first down. It's a gain of 3. First down.
Throwing is Baker. He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
180.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd down, Baker. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Horn now to return it. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's first down.
Let's go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A second down throw for Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down when he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we're almost certainly bound for overtime. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we red, yellow, blue, 32, steel, black. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
6, Madden.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Red, 38. Drill, 52. Set.
Now Young. That's caught by Brooks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Okay, break.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Set.
On first and 10, here's Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 23-yard
Black
line.
40. Hut.
Back to throw. Young. This one intercepted. Picked off by Aiden Ellis. And the Buccaneers are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Tight end going in motion here. On first and 10, here's Baker. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Mayfield. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's left side to Tucker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone. a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the